Hey guys, thanks for being with me. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm being called to deliver a message. So, I am cleansing, and then we will get into it. And I apologize for those of you, I know sometimes it happens to me when I watch videos, people kind of are slow starters. I'm a slow starter. Feel free to fast forward if you need to through the cleanse. I call in only the clearest, highest, most divine truth. I welcome in the energy of my guides, ancestors, higher self, and source. May every word spoken and every message received serve the highest good of all. May I be a clear channel of love, truth, and remembrance. So it is. So if we are creators, why does pain still happen? If we can manifest our own reality, why do bad things still happen? It's a question we've all asked ourselves, right? It's a question I've been asked by many people. So, this message is for those of you who have wrestled with your own faith, for those who have walked the path, done the work, spoken the affirmations, and still found themselves in grief, in loss, in silence. This is for even the creators who ask, why would I choose this path? Why would my soul write this script? My hope is that this message brings peace to the parts of you still seeking, still aching for truth, still remembering. You're not lost, you're not broken, and you're not alone. So let's get into it. We are creators, not controllers, is the difference. You're a co-creator with Source. We're not gods to sit here and micromanage. So manifestation doesn't override soul contracts, timing, karmic threads, or the free will of others. As much as that sucks, it's something we have to remember. Sometimes we mistake control for power, right? But the real power is in trust, not force. So we are the author of our own stories, not everyone else's. You're the keeper of your own. And the more you can accept that, the better things will go for you. It's not easy to accept that. It's really not. So, the pain is not always a punishment. We seem to look at it that way. Sometimes it's an initiation. It doesn't always mean you're out of alignment either. It often means that we're being called to go deeper into it. My apologies, where was I? Oh yes, pain is not always punishment. Sometimes it's initiation. So, the question I've gotten a lot, and even about my own personal life, was, okay, if you're so spiritual and you're the creator and you can manifest anything, why is X, Y, and Z going on with you? Why don't you have this? Why, So even pain itself doesn't always mean that you're out of alignment. It often means you're being called to go deeper. You can be healing and still be hurting. You can be conscious and still experience chaos and loss. So pain doesn't necessarily mean you're doing it wrong. It means you're doing it deeply. So sometimes our soul signs up to lose what we love the most. And as much as that might not make sense to us now in our human reality on Earth, we knew that some awakenings can't happen through comfort, right? Those losses can really break our hearts, right? Shatter us completely, but they expand our soul. But you're allowed to grieve, you're allowed to grow, you're allowed to ask why. Just keep going, keep moving forward. So, the point being that alignment doesn't guarantee comfort. It guarantees clarity. So the more aligned you are, the less you can tolerate distortion. You don't get to just bypass life. You become more awake to life. So that awareness is your gift, even if it makes the ache sharper. We're not meant to be here to avoid pain. We're meant to walk through it with light. And so that's been a tough lesson for me personally, because, I mean, I would argue if you haven't screamed at the universe, God, or, you know, whatever it is that you believe or believed in at one point, and you likely have not done that deep soul work, right? If you know, you know. And so, I mean, if we look at the law of oneness, and I know I'm not through all of my videos yet of all the different laws of the universe, but we'll get there as well. Not all suffering is yours alone. Some of it's inherited. Some of it's transmuted. We're all a part of this soul web. So when we heal what we're feeling, it's not just for us, but that's why we're called the collective, right? We're all healing each other as we heal ourselves. And so I think sometimes we think when it hurts or when we're going through something that we're failing. And we're not. We're living in service to the truth. And it's also not all on us to fix everything, right? We don't need to be fixed in the first place, but we're here to transmute what we touch. So, keep those things in mind. We are creators, not controllers. Pain is not punishment. Alignment doesn't guarantee comfort. And you're not alone. You're not alone in this, even in your pain. So yes, you can be spiritual and sexual, spiritual and sensual, spiritual and in pain, spiritual and healing. You can be both. You are everything. All at once. It's okay. In closing, I'm getting a message from the source that you need to hear, apart from this one. So I'm going to tap in further. Beloved, your soul is not measured by what you create with ease, but by what you hold with grace. There is no shame in your pain. There is no flaw in your path. You are not less divine because you are tired. You are not less aligned because you've cried. Even in your doubt, you're still seen. Even in your silence, I am still with you. The light you carry is not here to erase the dark. It is here to walk with it. And when you're ready, I will be here, exactly where you left me, inside of you. And I send you all love, light, and lots of healing.